16 away from 10 o'clock. AccuWeather says today mostly cloudy, windy, chance of late afternoon showers and a high temperature of 55 degrees in downtown Indiana right now. Our temperature this morning is 45, and Indiana County 911 this morning looking okay. Nothing new to report to you there. All right, in the studio, this it's not an optical illusion. That is Denise Jennings. She's in the studio with us this morning without Janisek.
The old ball and chain at home.
But you've got two other people with you today.
Exactly. Yes, brought along Mr. James Rickard, who is the president of Evergreen Afterschool Club Board of Directors. I'm, of course, the executive director. And down at the end, we have the director of our Indiana Area School District Clubs, Miss Sam Nichols.
All right. So that's quite the gathering that we have here today. Why are all you folks here?
Many reasons.
Yeah.
So much to talk about. We are wrapping up the school year, and we have some events coming up. Some of them are, just specific to our club members, but they're for all of the clubs. As a reminder, we are in the Indiana Area School District. We're at Homer Center, David Leach Elementary in Leechburg. We're at United and Penn's Manor. Those are all of our Evergreen Air and 21st Century Learning Center clubs. And then, of course, we're in the Blairsville and Salzburg and the community centers, and the Salt Center and the Blairsville Community Center. So much is happening. We have some events coming up. Our science fair, All Club Science Fair, is April 24th at Homer Center Elementary School from 4 to 7 p.m. At the end of the year, on May 24th, we have an all-club picnic, and that is from noon to 4 at Mack Park. And there is when we award our 2 opportunity scholarships. Jimmy, would you like to tell them a little about our opportunity scholarships?
Absolutely. Hey, Todd, thanks for having me
Hey, Jim.
back again. We have an opportunity scholarship. We try to do 2 each year. They are kind of new, but last year we awarded 2 lucky students. I think it was $500 each, and it's just a way that students are able to get if they need soccer cleats or a school yearbook or trumpet for trumpet
camps.
lessons or summer camp.
Yep.
It's an exciting way for them to be able to do things that gives them a little extra help to be able to do those.
Yeah. Is it a specific grade level that's targeted?
Well, we have 2 scholarships. The first is K to 3, and the second is 4 to 8. So those are grade levels, and we do award $500.
Yeah.
So the deadline on that, though, is coming up very soon. It is April 7th. So if you're an Evergreen Club kid, and you need to get those applications in. Sam, do you have some things that you're doing right now as we're wrapping up the school year?
Yes, we are very excitedly gearing up for the science fair that you mentioned. We are also doing an end-of-year art party. We're going to have big tie-dye, chalk contest, all kinds of fun art activities for the kids. That's going to be on May 3rd at the IU, a nice morning event. We're also gearing up for our summer camp. Summer camp is in full effect. We are starting with a new program this year. All K-8 students are going to be exposed to career and skills exploration. So we are inviting in members of the community from different fields to get them to come in, talk about what they do, and do some activities with the kids. Right now we've got a photographer, a local realtor, Elizabeth Hutton. We're working on a doctor. We are also in connection with the borough. They're going to bring in their canine dog. We're also in contacts with a carpenter and a welder. So we're trying to touch every single field and give the kids a good exposure of the kind of careers that are happening in Indiana.
Yeah. It's interesting to me as well, with Indiana area having 4 different elementary schools, 3 different. It's kind of hard to quantify that because of all the issues going on within the Indiana area. But how does Evergreen work with different buildings like that?
Yeah, so we are serving every student in K-8 in their building as best as we can.
In their building.
As best as we can. So obviously the Eisenhower students are in the junior high right now. So we serve those students out of Horace Mann. But we are located in East Pike, Ben Franklin, and Horace Mann. And once the Eisenhower building opens, we will have space in there as well. So come fall, those Eisenhower students can expect to get those programs right at their school.
Yeah. Oh, that's nice.
Yeah.
So, of course, that requires a little extra effort on the part of the faculty or whoever it is that is actually leading these.
Yeah, but this is what we do. It's our job.
That's
We
why
got to
you're
serve
there.
those kids. Yeah.
While you're there.
So, Sam, you have some also some field trips coming up this summer
Yes,
as
we
well.
have 4 field trips planned for this summer for our kids. We are going to be going to Mother Earth Farms, the Indiana Outdoor School. Chloe Drew has been a partner who's worked with us for the last 2 years. excited to do that again. We're also going to be going to Homer City Pool as well as Yellow Creek State Park, and we'll also be going to a walking field trip to the Indiana Fire Association. So the kids are going to get a great exposure of all kinds of things.
Yeah, it's wonderful.
So we're also currently registering club kids for our summer programs at Homer Center Elementary, and that club's going to run from June 30th through August 7th. If you're interested, you'd want to call Erin at 412-289-4344, and also calling Erin for the David Leach Elementary program in Leechburg, and that club runs from June 9th through July 17th. And then, of course, we have the Salzburg and Blairsville clubs. Those are in the community centers, and Salzburg begins June 9th and runs through July 3rd. And then Blairsville picks up at July 7th through July 31st. Something interesting in the Blairsville Club, for the Blairsville Bicentennial, Evergreen's brought in the Pennsylvania Woodmobile. So that's that 35-foot mobile Woodmobile, and that is coming to the community center on July 24th, open to the public and all the other clubs if you're interested. And then, of course, we have our United clubs, June 9th through July 17th, and then Penn's Manor. It's broken up a little bit, June 9th through June 26th, and then August 4th through August 14th. And you'd want to get a hold of Mary, and that's 724-762-7638. So our clubs operate Mondays through Thursdays, 8:30 a.m. to 2:30 p.m. We feed you breakfast, we feed you hot lunches, and all of this is at no cost to the parents.
Wow. That's pretty amazing. But you got to sign up ahead of time.
You do. But you know what? If you miss registration and we still have room, give us a call. Get on our website, Facebook page, and look to register there.
Yeah.
But how do we support all of this? Well, of course, we have our 21st Century Learning Centers grants for some of our clubs, but sometimes you can't count on grant funding. So we do a lot of fundraising, and so we have some upcoming fundraisers that Evergreen's doing. We have a Haas's Community Night, and that is May 9th, and that's all day. So you'll be able to see a graphic on our Facebook page, on our website later today. So if you go in and you bring that, a portion of the proceeds of your receipt will go to Evergreen. And then we have Chipotle on June 7th from 4 to 8 p.m. Same thing. And then Permantes Brothers on August 21st from 11 a.m. to 11 p.m. So those are a couple of our easy fundraisers, sort of passively. But then we have some other exciting fundraisers.
Yeah, so those are some great ways just to help out Evergreen and the children that are involved. Every year we also do the Kiss a Pig fundraiser, which is kind of one of our larger fundraisers. And that's where we have some different people from the communities who are willing to raise funds for us. And then whoever raises the most money at the end of the summer has to or gets to kiss a pig at the Indiana County Fair.
Yeah.
Denise makes sure it gets to.
Gets to.
Gets to. You
One
know
lucky
what?
participant.
Yeah, we're currently searching for participants, allowing them to, go hog wild, really ham it up, and, no one who's too
That's uncomfortable.
boring.
She can't miss the opportunity.
Yeah, they're not all gems. They're not all gems, Todd.
Once it grabs you, it just won't let go.
She has to make a bad
Stop,
pun.
stop.
Exactly. So that is August 26th, 2025. And then we're working on a new fundraiser. We haven't wrapped up all of our permissions to do it yet, but we're shooting for, a little later in May, and we're hoping to do a quarter mile. Have you ever done a quarter mile fundraiser?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
So we're going the extra
So you
quarter mile for the kids.
Line up the quarters
Line
along the
quarters
block.
and
Yeah.
hope to raise lots of money.
Yes.
Yeah.
So lots of fun things happening.
All of
That's
those
what we have
different
got
things
going.
for Evergreen. That's wonderful. Of course, Evergreen is an organization that's been around in a number of different forms.
Iterations,
for
yeah.
a lot of different years. And sometimes it's been kind of iffy. Can the organization survive? Right now, I think it's probably on as solid a footing, maybe not as solid as anybody would ever like in terms of finances, but the leadership and the number of people who actually buy into the program. That's really important, isn't it?
It is, yeah. The community has been great about supporting us. We've everybody from school board members to the Evergreen board, IUP. It doesn't matter who we reach out to; they're always really eager to do what they can to support the students and make us a part of their community.
Exactly. And the Aaron Excellence Foundation is also another big partner. I forgot to mention their fundraiser. So that is on April 12th.
Yeah.
And that's at the Eagles. It's a music bingo with Mix Master Mike.
That's gonna be there.
Yeah. So tickets are on sale right now. They're $25 in advance, $30 at the door. Doors open at 5:30. Again, Indiana Eagles. Always a great time. So
Those
you wanna
tickets
check those
include
out.
food and drink as
They
well.
do.
So and a bingo card as well. So it's going to be
Exactly.
a really fun night if you can make it. Definitely stop down.
Yeah, it makes such a difference in the lives of these kids that without programs such as Evergreen, maybe they're falling behind in what they're doing in school. Maybe they're just going home and sitting in front of a TV or a screen of some sort. This keeps them active, keeps their minds engaged. It's really, really important, isn't it?
Yeah.
And it helps out the parents too, because
Sure.
a lot of times after school programming equals child care. I mean, the parents need that, and we offer a safe learning environment, for these students, and it's really helping the parents. They don't have to worry about paying for childcare, and childcare right now is at a premium, in America. So
Sending a fourth grader home and saying, just lock the door and I'll be home
Yeah,
at
that's
5:30 tonight
scary.
from work.
Gone are
That's-
the days. You can't do that.
let's hope they are gone.
Yes. Yes.
Well, Evergreen After School is doing some wonderful things. All of those events that Denise and Jim and Sam all talked about, and we hope that you're able to support them. Denise, people want to learn more about Evergreen, what it is, what it does. What should they do?
they should visit us online, our website, www.evergreenasc.org. They can shoot me an email, djennings@evergreenasc.org, our Facebook page, Evergreen After School Club. Also, we have links on the Aaron Intermediate Unit website. So lots of ways to find us. Listen to this wonderful radio show, and you can learn amazing information.
Yes, you can. Yes, you can. Hey, thanks everybody for coming in. We
Thank you,
appreciate
Tom.
it.
Thanks for having us.
It is the voice of Indiana County. It's WCCS 101.1 FM, AM 1160, WCCSradio.com.